the rumors have it, there was drugs involved. That you introduced the drugs to Whitney.
From the heights of fame to the depths of despair, Bobby Brown's life has been a roller coaster of triumph, tragedy, and everything in between. He's been a teen idol, a bad boy, a husband, and a father. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a story of struggle, redemption, and a man constantly fighting to rewrite his narrative.
We worked hard to make sure that we wasn't forgotten as entertainers, as musicians. And it's just been a long ride. 40 years is a long time to do anything. I don't care what you do. You can be a carpenter, you can be a, electrician. But to be a musician and an entertainer and performer, it's a long time. It's a lot of grueling things that happen, a lot of ups and downs, and being in the public eye so much in my life has given me a sense of respect for who I am, and respect for my family, and respect for the craft that I chose, and which is entertainment.
Stick with me as we dive into the chaos, the drama, and the shocking moments of the man who redefined the meaning of a bad boy in the music world. Bobby Beresford Brown was born on February 5, 1969, in Roxbury, Boston. Raised in a tough neighborhood, he learned early that life wasn't going to hand him anything. With 8 siblings, Bobby's early life wasn't easy. But, as he put it, Roxbury gives you a grip on life. Bobby wasn't just another kid in the project. He had big dreams and a voice to match.
This is where my house used to be. This was 116 Eustis Street, where I grew up.
With the influence of his mother's love for music, Bobby's passion for singing grew, and by the age of 12, Bobby was already part of the group New Edition, alongside his childhood friends. New Edition was the picture-perfect teen pop group, but Bobby's rebellious spirit clashed with their squeaky clean image.
Ricky, all I'm saying is, if I can go right before y'all, maybe I can come out there and do a few songs with y'all, for the fans.
He wanted to be real, to reflect the streets he came from, and that's exactly what he did. In 1986, after a series of issues with the group and management, Bobby was kicked out of New Edition, but he didn't stay down for long. Instead, he launched a solo career that would take him straight to the top.
Was waiting on another solo artist. I think they was, not to say anything about you, Mike, but, they was getting sick and tired of the Michael Jacksons and the Princes and all these different kind of images, I should say. These people that, make themselves up to be something that they're not. And I don't make myself up to be nothing. I'm just me, and I'm a performer. And if people like performances, they, come to see the show.
Bobby's solo debut, King of Stage, didn't blow the charts away, but his follow-up, Don't Be Cruel, was a game changer. With hits like My Prerogative and Every Little Step, Bobby proved he wasn't just a boy band member, he was a star. 12 million copies sold worldwide, and Bobby had arrived. But, of course, with fame came a price. As Bobby's career soared, his personal life was a different story. From a troubled childhood to battles with drugs and alcohol, Bobby's demons were never far behind. And the most talked about chapter of his life? His relationship with Whitney Houston. In 1992, Bobby married the pop princess, Whitney Houston. A perfect match on paper? Maybe not. America had its doubts. Whitney, the squeaky clean, gospel singing icon, and Bobby, the bad boy of R&B. What could go wrong?
When I fell in love, when we first met, I went backstage at the Soul Train Awards, and Whitney walked up and was bumping me. She just kept bumping me. And I turned around and I said, you know you keep bumping me. And she said, I know. And from there, it was just like love at first sight. There was something about her eyes that made me melt inside.
Whitney's tragic death in 2012 was a devastating blow. And just 3 years later, Bobbi Kristina was found unconscious in a bathtub, eerily mirroring her mother's fate. She passed away at just 22, leaving Bobby to grapple with unimaginable grief. And if that wasn't enough, his son, Bobby Jr., died from an accidental overdose in 2020. The losses piled up, and Bobby was left shattered. But even in the darkest moments, there's always a glimmer of hope. Bobby Brown has fought his demons and come out the other side. Now sober, he's using his platform to speak out on the dangers of addiction and to honor the memory of his loved ones.
I mean, when I grew up with New Edition, we smoked weed, we drank beers and things like that. I didn't get into really heavy drugs until I met Whitney, but it destroys people. It destroys so many people out there.
He's found love again with his wife, Alicia Etheridge, and together, they're building a new life.
I'm spiritually connected to my higher power more so now than I was then. Mm-hmm. I'm married to a beautiful, beautiful woman, and I have 3 beautiful kids that are really special, and you'll see it in the series.
Were you shocked that you found love again so much later in life?
Not really shocked, but surprised. Mm-hmm. You know, surprised that here it is. Somebody to love me for me, and somebody that understands what I've been through in the past, and I'm thankful for that.
So, what will Bobby Brown be remembered for? The hits? The scandals? The tragedies? The truth is, it's all of it. Bobby's life is a testament to the highs and lows of fame, the consequences of addiction, and the strength it takes to rise again. He's a man who's lived 1,000 lives in one, and his story is far from over. Whether he's claiming to have taught Michael Jackson how to moonwalk,
all on because they was all there at the time when I was showing Michael how to do this. They were all there. We were in the foyer of his house.
Unbelievable. So he took the
book.
moonwalk and perfected it.
He perfected it. I only used it for dance battles. I used to dance battle. Come on, I was a break dancer.
or living through personal hell with Whitney, Bobby Brown remains one of music's most controversial, fascinating figures. Bobby Brown's journey is a reminder that no matter how far you fall, it's never too late to rise again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of celebs that inspire, challenge, and move you.